welcome to another Teacher's Corner playthrough. I'm Teacher Kirby, and today we're going to be playing through the second story in the Romulan arc, Empress Sela. Empress Sela invites the Federation. Excuse me. Empress Sela invites the Federation to negotiate a formal ceasefire agreement. But are the talks merely cover for a more sinister plan? So we're going to hail our Vulcan Admiral Tanay. You may have heard about the tragedy at Kittimer. Empress Sela attempted to disrupt the conference with a bomb, resulting in the death of Commander Tamer. Now Sela is offering a political reconciliation with the Federation, despite the fact that we have allied with the Romulan Republic. She has invited Federation diplomats to meet with her delegation at a secure base on the edge of the neutral zone. However, we have recently received intelligence that Sela is amassing a fleet. We are sending you with the peace delegation as cover for your investigation into Sela's activities. This is a very delicate situation. You must try to covertly obtain information about Sela's plans without disrupting our peace efforts or upsetting Sela. However, we do have an agent in her retinue who will help you. Head to the Agrama system, which is located in the Beta Quadrant, to attend a conference with Empress Sela. And you see we get a large amount of experience points, some expertise, some dilithium ore, a career-specific rare Mark 11 kit reward, and overcharged, and we must choose one of these. Overcharged plasma sniper rifle. Gosh, words are hard today. And personal covariant shield. Alright, so we accept. There we go. And we will transwarp to our starting location as usual. Alright, here we are at our starting location. Begin Empress Sela. Sloading. There we go. We have arrived in the Agrama system, Captain. Incoming hail, sir. Do you want me to put it on the main view screen? On screen.
Greetings and welcome to Agrama. I am pleased that Starfleet sent such a notable officer as its representative at this conference. Please enter a standard orbit and transport down to these coordinates. This meeting may mark the beginning of a new day for the Federation and the Romulan Star Empire.
I hope we can find a path to peace. There has been too much conflict between our peoples. Alright, so we enter a planetary orbit. Which basically means come closer to the planet. We have entered standard orbit, sir. Are you ready to beam down? Away team, assemble in transporter room 1. So we have our away team of 2, both engineers. Alright, and here we go. We talk to Sela.
The rest of the delegates are already in the conference room. My aide, Jevem, will take you there. I have some business to attend to before we begin.
Follow Jevem to the conference room. It's a pleasure to meet you, Empress. I look forward to the productive conversation. There is Jevem. And we're going to follow. Don't know why don't make them go a little faster to match our speed. Alright, so Jevem has taken us to the conference room, and we now talk to the diplomat.
I am so pleased to see the Federation recognize and attempt to rectify its past mistakes. I knew that a people as clever as yours would realize eventually that it is folly to antagonize the Romulan Star Empire. I am also confident it will only be a matter of time before you realize that you have made a grievous error by allying yourselves with terrorists, scoundrels, and thieves. The sooner you renounce your poorly considered alliance with the so-called Romulan Republic, the sooner we will be able to come to a mutually beneficial arrangement.
I can only say that I am glad we have taken this first step.
Welcome to Agrama. Isn't this a lovely facility? You must tour the atrium later. Hard to believe this system was infested by Orion pirates not long ago. You know, some of my colleagues were against this meeting, but I lobbied for it. I said the entire Federation cannot be as blind as the people who were at the farce at Kittimer. If you just see the problems the Romulan Republic are causing, I'm sure you can persuade your government to reconsider their rash choice and sever their agreements with these rebels.
It will take more than a warm welcome to make us change our minds about the Republic, Counselor.
It is agreeable to meet with you. You have my people's enduring gratitude for how you handled that matter with Ambassador Soketh. This is another trying time for Vulcan. The Romulan Star Empire blames the Vulcan Science Academy for the Hobus supernova that destroyed their world. They are utterly intransigent in this misguided belief, despite the fact that Ambassador Spock warned them of the danger and ultimately gave his life to stop the loss of even more worlds. Romulans are a most illogical people. Sometimes I find it hard to believe we were once a single species.
Alright, so I'm talking to those diplomats, and yep, there are more. Okay, here we go.
We are so pleased that you were able to attend our conference. The Empire was quite dismayed at your decision to support the terrorist insurgents rather than the rightful government of the Romulan people. So much for your vaunted Prime Directive. In any case, neither of us benefit from extended conflict. So, despite your questionable alliances, we are choosing to open negotiations in hopes of normalizing relations between the Federation and the Romulan Star Empire.
Let us consider today as a first step towards a lasting accord.
The Romulans can be so difficult to deal with, especially these Imperials. They are forever setting traps, twisting words, and jockeying for advantage. Even a conference with the Klingons would be preferable. At least you know where you stand with Klingons. I'm reminded of a line I read once in an ancient Earth text. Hide a knife behind a smile. Every smile here hides a knife.
I'll be on my guard.
I thought the Federation's alliance with the Romulan Republic would be the end of any meaningful dialogues with Empress Sela. After all, she considers the Republic to be a terrorist organization. She may have an ulterior motive for inviting us here, but we had to take the chance that Sela's offer to negotiate is sincere and act in kind. The Federation must pursue every avenue for peace.
I agree, Ambassador. Maybe she's seen how pointless this conflict is. Alright, so we have spoken to Diplomat.
I apologize for the interruption. My name is Tokath. I am one of the stewards here. We've had a slight complication with the dietary requirements of some of your delegation. Could I borrow you for a moment so we can clear this up?
I guess so, but I'm not sure how much help I'll be. So we follow Tokath, and I'm pretty sure he is our agent in Empress Sela's delegation. There we go. Okay, and we talk to Tokath.
Franklin Drake says you can be trusted, and that is enough for me. There's more going on here than a diplomatic conference. Sela has no interest in courting the Federation. So why is she suddenly doing so now? We're going to find out what she's up to.
What do you propose?
The lower level of this facility is off limits to everyone but the Empress and her aides. But that access hatch right over there opens up to a maintenance tunnel that leads down. The doorway is guarded, so while I distract the guards, you sneak through the door.
Follow Tokath to the storage room and wait for him to distract the guard. Lead the way. Okay, so there's his distraction. So we're to enter the storage room. Where is the storage room? There it is. Okay, so we're supposed to enter the storage room, which is this way. Oh my goodness. There we go. We have entered the storage room.
The hatch is just ahead in the northeast corner of the room. There will be a security room near the exit of the maintenance tunnel on the level below us. Access one of the consoles there. Maybe you'll learn more about what she's doing. I need to get back to the reception before I'm missed. But I should be able to cover your absence for a few minutes. More than that, and you're on your own.
Let's take the maintenance tunnel to the lower level. I must remember to keep an eye out for my temporal probe, which is probably going to be on this next map. Yep, very well. And I was able to target it, pin it down so that I can retarget it easily. It is definitely in this direction. I need to do something in this room. There it is. Alright, we want to go through everything here. We need to access communications. Access communications logs. Access security console communication logs, and then disable transport inhibitor. Alright, so we're going to download the logs. Access security cameras. Actually, we don't want to do that. Back to root, and we want to... Oh, it does say access storage room camera. Okay. There we go.
Empress, the fleet is on its way to Vulcan.
Excellent. Have the weapons loaded aboard my ship. I will depart as soon as they are on board. At last, we will have our revenge for the destruction of Romulus. Hail Hakiv and put him through to my personal terminal. Then leave me. I have matters to attend to.
Yes, Empress.
Okay. Nice little video there. Now we access the office security cameras.
Computer, begin playback of file 2895 Gamma.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed.
Computer, end file. I cannot suffer more of that arrogant fool. Soon, Vulcan will suffer the same fate as my world.
She has plans for Vulcan. Alright, so now we need to access active communications.
I have Hakiv, Empress.
Patch him through.
Greetings, Empress.
My fleet has launched for Vulcan. I expect you to rendezvous with us there.
Alas, I must disappoint you. The terrorist cells of the Romulan Republic demand my full attention.
Kittimer did not go as planned. Now they have powerful...
Spare me your excuses, Hakiv. Nothing is more important than avenging the destruction of our homeworld. You disappoint me, Hakiv. I trust you will not do so again.
And now we need to disable transport inhibitor. We cannot allow Sela to use those weapons. We must destroy them before she can load them. Alright, so we have to destroy the weapon. And they were in various rooms down here. And let's see. One of them is definitely in this room. Plant there. And I'm getting closer. Not quite as close as I'd like. There's our temporal probe. Let's place our spatial charges. And then we'll deal with our temporal probe. There we go. And unlock. Let's hope for an easy puzzle. Yay! 8 plus 1 is 9. So we need a 6 for A. 5 plus 3 is 8. So we need a 7. For that. And 9 plus 4 is 13. So we need a 2. And there we go. This probe performs scans and tape on comm channels. It's programmed to search specifically for sensitive information on Sela. Collecting intel on the Empress is notoriously difficult. It's possible the Nicole are looking for blackmail information on her. Collect all relevant data and wipe the probe's memory. There we go. And we've got some temporal gear. Alright, there we go. And that should unlock the temporal probe from this mission. Yay! And claim. There we go. And of course, you'll remember we are collecting currently temporal marks. There we go. So we are now up to 375 temporal marks. So we need to get clear of the blast.
I should have known the Federation would send spies instead of diplomats. And you call us treacherous. No matter. You may have destroyed these weapons, but my fleet is already en route to Vulcan. You cannot stop what has begun. Guards! Capture the intruders!
Alright, so now we get the flock out of here.
Whatever you did down there, it made quite an impression. Good work on disabling the transport inhibitor. Your ambassadors are safely back on their ships, but I had to blow my cover to get them there. Now it's time for me to get out while I still can.
Farewell, Ed. Thanks for your help, Tuketh. I hope we meet again. Okay, and we are ready to return to the ship. Where we will have a knockdown dragout fight. Admiral's headlights are emitting a dampening field that has knocked our engines offline. The diplomatic vessels have been similarly effective. So we need to break free of the field. There we go.
Thankful for rescuing us.
There we go.
I would not have believed anyone capable of this treachery, even Sela.
recommend us for a commendation. Yay! Okay. And we have communication ops. Communication systems now available, sir.
I had not expected to hear from you so soon. Was your mission successful?
Sela has launched an attack fleet, and her target is Vulcan.
I should have expected as much. You cannot trust them. I never do. I am contacting all available ships. We will meet you there.
Good luck, Admiral. So now we warp to Vulcan. We've done all we can here, and I'm transmitting an emergency signal to Starfleet Command. Course laid in for the Vulcan system, sir. We warp to Vulcan.
Thanks to your warning, we were able to divert some ships to defend Vulcan. I have come to personally command the defense. The other forces have already been briefed. Your role in this battle will be to defend the science vessels that have set up a tachyon detection grid to detect any cloaked Romulan ships. We cannot allow any enemy ships to slip through.
I understand, Admiral.
The ships maintaining the grid will be priority targets for the Romulans, but they must remain in position or the grid will collapse. That is why I need you to protect them.
Defend the science vessels from the Romulan fleet. Alright. So our job is to defend the science vessel. It's too quiet, sir. I don't like it.
How can you fight what you cannot see? Surrender now, and I may give you a merciful death.
Our tachyon detection grid has revealed scout ships attempting to penetrate the perimeter.
There they are. We're gonna get them. There we go.
You cannot oppose the will of the Romulan people. We are eternal. All forces, advance and destroy them.
Sela has launched her assault. Science vessels, maintain formation. All other forces converge on the Romulan fleet.
And here we go. Defending. Let's get that Romulan fleet. We want to get within as many targets as we can. And there we go. Throw out our gravity well, pull them all to us. Alright, and give us a bit of cooldown on our abilities here.
Reinforcements are en route. Hold the line.
We must hold the line.
I'll follow your lead.
Yay! Okay. we go. And let's give us a bit of healing. Let's throw everything we've got at these guys. There we go. Here we go. Kill them all. And the battle has moved. Let's go. Let's turn a bit so we can broadside. There we go. Get as many weapons as possible firing on her. And she's dead. Sela ship is cloaked, sir. I can't find her on
They have won
sensors.
this day, but the fight will continue. Romulus will be avenged. There will be blood for blood, death for death. My world is gone. I will not rest until Vulcan suffers the same fate.
Vulcan is not to blame, Sela. The Federation wants peace with your people.
Indeed. Then why does Starfleet use ships equipped with weapons of mass destruction? Why did the Vulcan Science Council willfully refuse to assist us when there was a chance to save our world? Every sorrow in my life can be laid at the feet of the Federation.
You are blinded by anger and grief. I hope you see the truth before it is too late. I am detecting some unusual energy signatures from some of the debris from the Romulan vessels, sir. Move us in closer and scan the debris. So we have to go into the... Here we go. And scan debris. Sir, this debris has traces of Borg energy signatures. I think the Romulans may have modified their ships with Borg technology. Something to look into. We have completed our objectives here, sir. Are you ready to depart the system? Depart system. There we go. Alright, and we have finished. Empress Sela. I doubt we have seen the last of Sela. The people of Vulcan and Starfleet Command both asked me to congratulate you on averting what could have been a terrible disaster. Clearly, she has been blinded by anger. Perhaps in time, Sela will come to realize that Vulcan and Starfleet are not to blame for the destruction of Romulus. I am deeply concerned by your discovery of Romulan attempts to modify Borg technology. Such attempts in the past have led only to disaster, but Sela is desperate to hold the remnants of the Romulan Empire together, and desperate people take the greatest risks. We were very fortunate to get the information we did from Section 31. Even I don't know exactly who is involved or from where Section 31 gets its authorization to act, but it has very highly placed allies, many of whom work to protect the organization from scrutiny. I doubt this will be the last time you encounter them, Admiral. You need to stay on your guard. You will receive the following reward. Okay, X4s, and we choose one of the following. Let's see, get reward, not sure. Beep-dee, beep-dee. Let's go with kit reward.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Alright, another specialization point. And we got a Mark 11 blue kit and sweeping. Alright, and this has been Empress Sela playthrough, and I will see you next time for for Desperate Measures. See you then.